is Andreas. I'm 68 years old and I suffer from chronic graft versus host disease. Before I retired, I was a senior manager in a large oil company and worked in several countries in the world. The underlying or the root cause of my disease was myelodysplastic syndrome, which then led finally to a stem cell transplant. At the beginning it was the normal acute graft versus host disease, which almost every patient gets, and that's why nobody was worried. And only after those 100 days, which is then called chronic, from that point on, I got more cough, and I went to the doctor and he said, well, that's normal, and only relatively late they realized it's more and more cough, and also my breathing is less and less effective. The main restriction from that lung problem is not having enough breath. I also got diabetes type 3, which means I have to inject myself several times a day. The biggest challenge is to accept my weakness, because I have a picture of myself from the last 66 years, which is I can do many things, and now I wake up and want to do something, but I realize I cannot do it any longer, simply because of energy. In today's world, patients receive a list of those medicine only for today, only in one day. So 12 different medicines, which I have to take. Half of it is only to prevent the other half from being with too many side effects. Trying to think outside the box also of my medication helped me to look left and right. And also I think what helped me mentally is to control to a certain extent the disease. So I use, for example, this to have the oxygen of my blood online. I use a sensor for blood sugar. I use blood pressure. Also the watch has blood pressure. So all those things help me to understand where I'm standing. And the other thing is, when I visit doctors, and they know many things which I don't know, of course, it's also useful if I prepare myself up front. So today I often access cGvHD, not to become more smart than the doctors, but also to give the doctors a chance to broaden their view, and maybe together that we help to find new ideas or new medicine. My main wish, of course, is that I can manage the disease in a way that I feel better, and also that I'm more energetic, more powerful, and that I can return to a more active life.